You're still stuck because you've convinced yourself that one day everything will line up perfectly. You tell yourself you'll start when you have more money, more confidence, more experience, or more time. But listen carefully. The perfect moment is a lie that keeps dreams trapped inside ordinary lives. Every champion, every entrepreneur, every leader, every person who has ever built something meaningful started before they felt ready. They didn't wait for confidence. They built confidence by taking action. They didn't wait until fear disappeared. They moved while fear was still standing in front of them. That's the difference between people who dream and people who achieve. Every sunrise gives you another opportunity to change your story, but opportunity means nothing if you refuse to act. Stop letting excuses become your identity. Stop blaming your past, your environment, or your circumstances for the life you're living today. Your past may explain where you are, but it doesn't have to decide where you're going. Every minute you spend waiting is another minute your goals remain untouched. Success doesn't reward the person with the best excuses. It rewards the person willing to take the first step, even when the path isn't clear. Progress is never about perfection. Progress is about showing up consistently, learning from mistakes, adjusting your approach, and refusing to quit when life gets difficult. The people you admire didn't have easier lives. They simply made stronger decisions. They understood that action creates momentum, and momentum creates transformation. You don't become fearless before you begin. You become fearless because you begin. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger. Every setback teaches you something valuable, and every small victory builds the confidence you once believed you needed before starting. So stop waiting for motivation to knock on your door. Stop expecting life to hand you permission to chase your purpose. Give yourself that permission today. Make the phone call, write the first page, apply for the opportunity, start the business, begin the workout, learn the skill, or take that first uncomfortable step toward your future. The life you've been praying for isn't waiting on perfect conditions. It's waiting on your decision. The moment you stop waiting is the moment you stop being stuck. Your breakthrough doesn't begin tomorrow, next week, or next year. It begins the second you decide that enough is enough and take action, because action is where every extraordinary journey truly starts. You're still stuck because you've become too comfortable with the life that's keeping you small. It may not be the life you dreamed of, but it's familiar, and familiarity can be one of the greatest enemies of success. Every day you choose comfort over growth. You're choosing to stay exactly where you are. Think about it. Nothing extraordinary has ever been built by someone who refused to face discomfort. Every successful athlete, entrepreneur, leader, or creator had to step into uncertainty before they stepped into greatness. They embraced early mornings, long nights, failures, criticism, and sacrifice because they understood that growth demands a price. If you keep avoiding hard work because it's uncomfortable, difficult conversations because they're awkward, or new opportunities because they scare you, then don't be surprised when your life never changes. Fear isn't your enemy. It's often a sign that you're standing at the edge of your next breakthrough. The question isn't whether you're afraid. The question is whether you'll let fear control your future. Every challenge you avoid today becomes a bigger obstacle tomorrow. Every excuse you make becomes another brick in the wall that's trapping your potential. Stop telling yourself you're waiting for the right time. The right time is when you decide your dreams matter more than your comfort. You have greatness inside you, but greatness cannot survive in a life built around convenience. It grows when you push beyond your limits, when you choose discipline over distraction, and when you keep moving even after you've been knocked down. There will be days when you're tired, discouraged, and tempted to quit, but those are the days that define your character. Champions aren't made on easy days. They're made when they refuse to surrender during the hard ones. Every step outside your comfort zone builds confidence, every challenge strengthens your mindset, and every victory proves you're capable of more than you imagined. The person you want to become is waiting on the other side of the fear you're refusing to face today. Stop settling for a life that feels safe but leaves you unfulfilled. Break the routines that no longer serve you. Chase opportunities that stretch your abilities, and commit to becoming stronger every single day. Your comfort zone may feel secure, but it will never lead you to the life you truly deserve. The moment you choose courage over comfort is the moment you stop surviving and start becoming unstoppable. Asterisk asterisk 3. Your mindset is controlling your future asterisk asterisk. You're still stuck because the greatest battle in your life isn't happening around you. It's happening inside your mind. Every single day, your thoughts shape your actions shape your habits, and your habits shape your future. If you wake up believing that you're not capable, that you're too late, or that success is meant for someone else, you'll unconsciously create a life that matches those beliefs. That's how powerful your mindset is. The world may place obstacles in your path, but the biggest obstacle is often the voice in your head telling you to quit before you've even begun. It's the voice that says you're not talented enough, smart enough, or strong enough. But here's the truth. Your future doesn't depend on where you started. It depends on what you choose to believe and do today. Every champion has faced doubt. Every successful person has questioned themselves at some point. The difference is they refuse to let those doubts become permanent. Instead of feeding fear, they fed their faith. Instead of focusing on limitations, they focused on possibilities. If you want your life to change, you must first change the conversations you have with yourself. Stop speaking defeat over your dreams. Stop replaying your failures as if they define your future. Failure is not your identity, it's your education. Every setback teaches a lesson, every challenge builds resilience, and every obstacle prepares you for a greater opportunity. Train your mind to see problems as opportunities to grow rather than excuses to stop. Fill your thoughts with purpose, discipline, and belief. Read books that challenge you, learn from people who inspire you, surround yourself with individuals who push you to become better, and protect your mind from negativity that steals your confidence. Remember, what you consistently feed your mind will eventually control your life. If you feed it doubt, you'll produce hesitation. If you feed it courage, you'll produce action. Success begins long before the trophy, the promotion, the business, or the breakthrough. It begins the moment you decide that your mindset will no longer be your weakness, but your greatest strength. Believe that you can improve. Believe that your circumstances can change. Believe that your hard work has purpose. The life you dream about starts with a decision to think differently, act differently, and refuse to let fear write your story. Master your mind, and you'll discover that the limits you once accepted were never real. They were only beliefs waiting to be broken. You're still stuck because you've been depending on motivation to carry you, but motivation was never meant to be your foundation. Motivation is powerful. It can light the fire, but discipline is what keeps that fire burning when life gets hard. There will be mornings when you don't feel like getting out of bed, days when you question your purpose, and moments when every excuse sounds reasonable. Those are the moments that separate ordinary people from extraordinary ones. Winners don't succeed because they always feel inspired. They succeed because they honor their commitment even when inspiration is nowhere to be found. Discipline is waking up early when your body wants more sleep. It's showing up to work on your dreams after a long day. It's choosing long-term success over short-term comfort. It's making the right decision repeatedly even when no one is watching. Every small act of discipline is a vote for the person you want to become. Too many people quit because they expect instant results. They work hard for a week, don't see a major change, and convince themselves it's not working. But success isn't built in a day, it's built through consistent effort over months and years. Just as a single workout won't transform your body, a single day of hard work won't transform your life. What changes your future is consistency. The small habits you repeat every single day become the foundation of your success. Stop chasing quick wins and start building lasting habits. Stay focused when others get distracted. Keep working when others are making excuses. Keep learning when others stop growing. Remember that every successful person you admire once stood exactly where you are now, facing doubt, fatigue, and obstacles. What made the difference wasn't talent alone, it was the decision to keep going when quitting seemed easier. Life will test your patience, your character, and your determination. There will be setbacks, failures, and disappointments, but discipline gives you the strength to keep moving forward despite them. It reminds you that your commitment is greater than your emotions. The future you dream about is earned one disciplined decision at a time. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop allowing temporary emotions to control permanent goals. Build routines that make success inevitable. Keep your promises to yourself, because every promise you keep strengthens your confidence, and every disciplined action moves you one step closer to the life you deserve. The day you stop relying on motivation and start living with discipline is the day you stop being stuck. Unlock your true potential and begin creating a legacy that inspires everyone around you.